Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, I'm Noyanika and I talk about books, sometimes about my life here and there, but it's mostly about books. So how have you all been? How has your week been? What have you been doing? Is there a book that you're reading at the moment, or are you planning on reading a new book? Whatever that you're going through, do let me know in the comments below, because I want to get to know my subscribers. I want to get to know all of you, and I do read all your comments. And thank you for the love and the support that you give, and thank you for all the likes, and thank you for all the subscriptions. I mean, I'm so grateful to you guys. If you do like this video, if you do like my content, if you do enjoy watching my content, please give it a like or give it a share or comment down below and subscribe. In today's video, I will be talking about the books that I might read next month. Well, not might, I'm just gonna say that I will read next month, in the month of February. Can you believe it's already Feb? I mean, New Year just started. I mean, 2024 just started, right? And it's already Feb. Time really passes by quickly. I mean, I feel like the other day I was just celebrating New Year's and making a video on New Year's, unpacking my Christmas gift too. Suddenly February is going to start soon, so yay. Time really passes by quick. This month in January, I haven't read a single book. I actually haven't completed a single book. I'm still reading A Court of Silver Flames by Sarah J. Maas, and I've gotten nowhere because I was so busy this month. I don't know what was happening. It was really busy. Some unexpected work came along, and then there were some health issues, and then I don't know how time just passed by, and it's almost going to be Feb, and I think I'm going to be ready for Feb, something to look forward to, because I'm really excited to read these books. So these books are the things that I am really looking forward to reading. And do let me know if you have read any of these books, because I want to know you guys. I want to know what you guys have been reading. I want some new books that I want to put on my wish list, and if you feel like gifting me a new book, if you feel like I should read a new book, do check out my wish list. And if you feel like gifting me something, that would mean the world to me. You would just make my day, honestly. So I would definitely read the book that you gift me and review it then and there, honestly. So anyways, before I digress, let's just get started with the video. So the first book that I plan on reading next month is from the Throne of Glass series. So I finally decided that, because I cannot wait any longer to start reading this series. So I've told myself that before I start with the series, I'm going to complete all the books that I already have on my TBR, but I don't think that's going to happen because I cannot control myself. So I definitely want to start reading the Throne of Glass series by Sarah J. Maas. So the first book that I will read from the series is The Assassin's Blade. Apparently, I've watched a few videos, and some of the booktubers said that you should read Throne of Glass first and then Assassin's Blade. And then there were a few videos where the booktuber said that you should read the Assassin's Blade and then Throne of Glass, and I got really confused. So what I decided that since this is a prequel of this book, I will start with this book then, So I'm going to start with The Assassin's Blade by Sarah J. Maas first, and then, so this is going to be on my Feb TBR. So I'm going to be starting the month with this book for sure, even if I haven't completed The Court of Silver Flames that I was supposed to read this month. I really want to read and complete the ACOTAR series, because now I want to jump into the Throne of Glass series, and then I also want to jump into other fantasy series. And there's this thing with me that I cannot read 2 books at a time. I did try last week I put on my Instagram story that I'm going to try reading 2 books at a time. One is A Court of Silver Flames, and I think the other one was Book Thief. So no, it's just, I actually tried. I thought I'm gonna sit and read few chapters from Silver Flame, and then I was like, you know what, I'll continue reading reading the fantasy book and not Book Thief, because if I start reading Book Thief, then I won't be able to read the book that I'm currently reading. So yes, so many thoughts that go in my head, and I was like, you know what, I think I'm fine with just 1 book at a time. I cannot read 2 books simultaneously. I don't know how you guys do it. That's the reason why I cannot read more than 4, let's say 4 books a month. I just cannot. I cannot read simultaneously. If I'm reading a book, I just want to be focused on that 1 book, because I'll keep thinking about it. And if I start with a new book, then I'll forget the plot line of the book that I was reading. Yes, it's a lot. I'm just a little weird and a confused person in general, if you haven't guessed that by now. So, long story short, I'm going to start with The Assassin's Blade first. And if I find this book to be very, very exciting, very, very interesting, then my second book of the month would be Throne of Glass. But if I find it exciting, but I'm not dying to know what's happening next, then I'm going to start with, finally, I'm going to start with The Book Thief. You know, I told myself that no matter what happens, I have to read The Book Thief next month. This is definitely on my read. I got to read this. It's been on my TBR for way too long now, and now I'm seeing it everywhere. Such beautiful, beautiful quotes, such beautiful reviews too. People have loved this book, and I think it's a sign that I should start with this book. You know, I should genuinely start with this book and forget about the rest of the books. I need to complete this book. So this is definitely a book that I aim to read next month. Even if I don't read the other books on my list, this has to be number 1. See, this is where I'm torn. This or that. So let's see. I'm also kind of a mood reader. So if I want to read something fantasy, I'll go ahead with this. If I want to read something a little sad, I'll go ahead with this. But I definitely aim to complete this book next month. And I definitely aim to make a reading vlog or a book review. So do let me know, what do you want? Do you want a reading vlog of this, or do you want a book review? So do let me know in the comments below, what do you think I should do? So yes, so this will motivate me to read Book Thief. If and when I complete this book, the next book will be On Earth We Are Briefly Gorgeous by Ocean Vuong. So this book, I've actually started with this book, and I really loved the first page itself, because I have highlighted so many paragraphs. I've just read 2 pages and I'm already in love with the writing. It's so beautiful. I mean, it makes sense because it's written by a poet, so the language is very beautiful, very poetic, and there are some phrases that makes you think a lot, you know, and that kind of is very, very refreshing. And this is also on my Feb TBR. It's a very short book, so it's a very light, it's not light book, it's definitely a little heavy, but I think I will be able to complete this book next month, provided that I read the books that I already have, and depends on my workload, if I have work or not. So I'm just really hoping that I end up reading this. So On Earth We Are Briefly Gorgeous by Ocean Vuong. So people who want to if you guys want a review, a full genuine review of this book, do let me know in the comments below, because then I will feel motivated to read this and make a video on this. And if you have read this book, do somehow convince me to read this book. Please somehow convince me to complete this book. So that's said and done. The next one is going to be A Wrinkle in Time by Madeline. I'm just gonna say by Madeline because I don't want to pronounce the surname and make a fool out of myself. So this book was actually given by my friend. So she is a close friend. Thank you, Shruti, for this. So I'm giving you a shout out. Thank you so much for this beautiful present that you've given me, and it's apparently very close to her heart. She gave me this disclaimer that maybe this book might not be for you, but I strongly feel for this book. I read this growing up, that's what she told me, and I think it's a children's book, so I'm definitely going to read it because it has something to do with space too. So let me just read the blurb because it's very short. So it starts with Charles and Meg and their friend Calvin travel through a wrinkle in time in search of their missing father. But can they beat the evil forces they meet on their dangerous journey through time and space? See, I'm already hooked. These were the books that I really liked when I was a kid. Traveling, they're on an adventure. Have you ever read about Geronimo Stilton? It's a book series. I think my sister was a huge fan of Geronimo Stilton. If I'm pronouncing the name wrong, I'm really sorry. I think that was the name. I don't remember it. So it was a rat traveling around the world. It was fantasy, so that was something very, very, very unique. I really liked the world in those books. It was a huge book series. The books were beautiful, a lot of images. So if you are thinking of reading few children's books, you should give Geronimo Stilton a chance. I mean, it's very cute, very, very, very pretty book, and I really like the storylines too. It's perfect for children, who are just beginning to read. It's fun. Apart from Wimpy Kid, I remember reading Geronimo Stilton because it used to be a lot of fun flipping through the pages because it was beautiful quality. The reading experience was just amazing. So children's books have some flair in it. I think I should do a review on children's books. I think everyone should read children's books at least once, because it kind of rekindles your faith in the world and kind of builds your imagination. It kind of taps into your childhood, your inner childhood. So anyways, thank you, Shruti, for this beautiful book. I'm definitely going to try to read in Feb because I know myself. Sometimes I read so slow that I end up only reading 2 books a month. So yeah. So guys, these are the books that I plan on reading next month. And with the series, what my plan is. So I might not end up reading one of these books, but I'm definitely going to try my best to read 4 books. Again, I'm not a big fan of reading a lot of books in a month because it kind of ruins your entire reading experience, and it doesn't make you a better reader if you read a lot of books in 1 month. It's basically you're cramming your books, and you kind of lose the essence of reading. And if people have full-time jobs and if people are busy with other things in their lives, it's impossible to read so many books at a time, right? So do find your own time, take out 10 minutes, 20 minutes of your time and just read. So basically I made a video called Read With Me series. So over there you can just sit with me and read. So I've only made one video. So it's about 25 minutes, no, it's about 15 minutes video. So you can sit with me for 15 minutes and read if you feel like you cannot take out time to read for yourself. If you feel like you want to read with someone, definitely go check that video out. I'm going to put the link in the description below, so give that a view if you want. I know you can take out a few minutes from your day and just sit and read for a while. I mean, even if it's 1 page, you have accomplished something, right? So that's it. So that was this entire video about. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope that your February month is a beautiful reading month for you. I hope you read all 5-star books. I hope you enjoy all the books that you read, and if you don't end up reading anything, that's also fine. But I guess we should motivate each other to read more, because we are a part of a very, very busy, very hustling, very, very, very busy world. And I think just taking out some time from your day, and just slowing down for a bit really helps. So yes, thank you so much for watching my video. So these are the books that I plan on reading next month. Let's see, I hope this month surprises me when it comes to my reading. And next month there is a huge book fair that's gonna be in Delhi, so I am looking forward to visit that, and I know I'm going to end up buying a few books there as well. So I want to complete my TBR list I want to complete all the books I haven't read before I buy new books. I haven't bought a book in so long that I'm just so proud of myself. I ended up getting gifts instead of buying books, which was so exciting. I guess that was the highlight of my entire December month, because I got gifts and that was so unexpected. I got books as gifts and that was so unexpected. So yes, I didn't end up buying a single book. I got gifts instead, which I feel very, very, very grateful for, and that's like the best present anyone can give me. Next month I'm definitely planning to break my book buying ban, so let's see how that goes. Before that, I hope I complete these books. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please press the subscribe button and the like button, and do let me know how your thoughts in the comments below. And if you want to connect with me, you can connect with me on Instagram. And if you want me to review a specific book, do let me know in the comments below. And also, if you want to gift me a book, I have put the Amazon wish list link in the description below. So thank you so much for watching this video, and see you next week. And I hope you have a fabulous weekend and week ahead. Love you guys. Bye bye.